Hey guys, MZ here, and welcome to Hyrule Warriors. Now, really quick note, this game has been a pain in the butt to try and record. But besides that, this game reminds me a lot of Dynasty Warriors, or some of you may have seen, what game is that called now? Dragon Quest Heroes. Anyways, same style. This one's just set in the Legend of Zelda universe, as opposed to, ancient, say, Japan or China, or some mythological country that doesn't really exist. Well, no, this is set in one of those mythological places that doesn't really exist. Anyways, before I go ahead and sound more stupid than I already do, let's hop in this and let's get this started. I have played through this a few times, trying to get the audio and the video to work out together. It has been a pain and a half, but hopefully we can get into this. Ooh, that was nice. Hopefully we can have as few issues as possible coming out with this. Because, well, why didn't that work? Anyways, like I said, I've been playing through this. I think 3 or 4 times I played through this. I did a big block of video, and then when I went back through to edit it and to check on it and make sure everything was all right, it started acting up on me. I can't understand why. I didn't believe that I had messed anything up, but who knows? Maybe I did. So anyways, I'm giving this basically one last try. And hopefully I don't have to redo this. Because as much fun as this is, I would like to move on with the game. I would like to play in other areas, and I would like to do other quests and other things like that. Oh yay, we found Proxy. Proxy is our little fairy friend, and thankfully she is nowhere near as annoying as Navi. I realize, a lot of people like Navi. I was never one of those people. Back in Ocarina of Time, I spent probably an hour or so trying to stick her in a bottle. Yeah, I know, I was that irritated with her constant, hey, listen, hey. It just, oh my god. So many hours of rage. Alright, we need some reinforcements. Like I said, I've been through this a little bit, so I do have some stuff that probably shouldn't have just yet. Hopefully that doesn't detract too much from it, because where are the goblins at? There they are. Or these moblins. It's been so long since I've remembered the lore, and they've redone it so many times. It's interesting that they redo the series every so often to keep things interesting, but for players like myself who started with like the original Legend of Zelda and Link to the Past, it gets kind of confusing for us as we play through, and then we find out that some things have been changed, and it's all right, whatever. It's just at the same time you're going, man, those were goblins when I played it. Well, now they're moblins or moblins, whatever you're gonna call them. And what were they now? No, those were goblins, and moblins or moblins, however you want to pronounce that, were these giant creatures that. Hi, Volga. How are you? Moblins were these giant creatures that were like, 3 and 4 times bigger than a human. And, then over time they redid this, redid things, reworked them, whatever. I mean, I'm not knocking them for it. They thought it was best for the series, and that's cool. I can adapt and adjust. What I would kind of like would be either some clarity to the timelines, or or not necessarily a rework, because they've already got things how they are, but give me a little extra clarity. This whole Hero Reborn thing makes sense, but the fact that he's always reborn as Link, and he always has, what is it, the Triforce of Courage? And, yeah, because Ganon has power, he has courage, and Zelda has wisdom. Anyways, if they could give us, like, I don't know, a little bit of clarity on, oh, well, this is Zelda, and she's essentially the perpetual princess of Hyrule. You would think that with her premonition ability, she would know who the hero is, and she would kind of know when, ouch, don't do that. She would kind of know that he's going to show up when he needs to. Not before, not after. He shows up when he's supposed to be there. I suppose maybe not continuity, just make things with a little more clarity to them. Because I realize the story might be a bit convoluted, or might be a little muddy, and you can't really fix it without a 100% rework. But I suppose make it a little more relatable. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking things or overworking them in my own head. I don't know. It's always possible. It would be kind of nice if they... Hooray! I got stuff. Anyways. That and they keep reworking some aspects of it. Like, it was kind of cool in the original Legend of Zelda for the NES. It was kind of cool that Impa was, Zelda's elderly caretaker, or handmaid, whatever you want to call her. And then, they were all adults at that point, if I remember right. So it made sense that Impa would be, kind of like almost like a grandmotherly type. But then in, say, Ocarina of Time, they made her younger, sort of a sporty version of Impa. I don't really know how to put that right. And then, like, in a few of the other games, she doesn't even show up. It's a little bizarre to me, I suppose. Just the way that some things have been handled, or the way some of the things have been done. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Having played this game like I have, I realize I haven't gotten very far and I haven't done a whole lot, but it seems more like this is what the Legend of Zelda should be. Because, I mean, we're fighting a war against Ganondorf, first off. Well, I suppose it was Ganon first, wasn't it? Anyways, so we're fighting a war against Ganon. It seems like it would be a little more of a hack and slash type, because of the... I guess just in my mind, I would think, well, we're fighting a war, so we have to fight and we have to do this, or it should be like that. I realized at the time, it's a great game, good story. I actually absolutely love it. Wouldn't change a thing. It's just going forward from this game's creation on, it seems like more of them should be like this. Maybe I'm wrong. What games came out after this one? I think it's just the newest one coming out. Because they did, what was it? They did a remake of Twilight Princess, which is cool. I mean, I don't really think it needed to be made, but hey, you know what? You want to play a game in high def? Then there you go. Or if you want to play that game in high def, then there you go. I already own the first one, so I don't necessarily see a point in buying another version of the same exact game, because the graphics are still pretty decent regardless. I suppose I'm not one of those people that needs the newest and latest and greatest and best. And I realize I'm probably making a lot of people upset by saying half the things that I say. Don't worry, it's a magical ability of mine. It's alright. I apologize if I do. My intention is not to actually upset anyone or to make anyone, intentionally make someone angry. If I do, I apologize, but, you're not going to agree with everyone's opinion on everything. That's the beauty of personal opinion. Oops, wrong ability. Anyways, that's the beauty of having an opinion or having a personal opinion, is that it's yours. It's your thoughts and feelings, and that's fine. Hooray! Oh crud! I thought I killed him. You stupid Liz. Die. Thank you. Jeez. Oh, and the captain fled. That's one thing, much like the Dynasty Warriors series, and one thing that is thankfully absent from Hyrule, from Dragon Quest Heroes, is that you have your team, and you don't really have to worry about your commanders or whatever fleeing. Whereas this one, you have to worry about them fleeing, and if you lose too many keeps, then you don't have enough soldiers to press the battle, so you lose. Ow, stop that. Thank you, you jerks. Anyway, so it is kind of nice that you can, not in this game, but in those games that you're able to just run around, do your hack and slash, fulfill a handful of objectives, and have fun with it. Well, this one, it's a little more management wise, and I thought I dealt with this keep boss already. I guess I have not. Alright, keep boss, you gotta go. There we go, and all the bad guys disappear. Now, what do I need to do? Can I go? I can't go any further that way, so I guess I just gotta mop up here. Oh, that's right, Great Fairy Time. And one thing, if you guys play this game, you have to watch out for is how fast your characters go when they start to sprint. Holy cow. Because you'll break away from battle, you'll run around, you'll start doing things. Like, this is a manageable speed for me. But then you break away from combat for a few seconds, and you break into that full sprint, and you start moving from side to side, it's really disorienting. Hooray, Zelda! Come on, where you at? Zelda, there you are. Oh, and another question. If Zelda gets her premonitions, then how does she not foresee that the Hero of Time is going to come out when he's needed? She always has it in her head in every game, it seems like, that she needs to find the hero. That she has to go out and get him, like he's gonna be out, traipsing around. I don't know, staring at a tree trunk or something. She seems to believe that he's going to do everything except realize that bad things are happening and he needs to go and help her or save the land of Hyrule. And this game is really no different either. It's just, it just so happened that the hero, I'm guessing the Hero of Time or the legendary heroes, I need to clear this keep. But she doesn't seem to remember the fact that he's a hero. He's reborn every so often, or his spirit essentially is reborn every so often, and that she's a reborn. She seems to forget that she's also a reborn spirit. Again, that little bit of clarity, some of that stuff just it could do with some cleanup. Maybe on the next game, maybe not. I don't really know. I really dig the graphics though. I like how they took the bright, vivid coloring and they really incorporated it into an action adventure type game. Can that blow up? Oh, that can blow up. Well, I don't need help, but alright, whatever. Alright, King Dodongo. Time to wreck you, buddy. Whoa, hey, whoa, no. None of that, none of that. Ah! I said none of that. Oh, get him. Yeah. Alright, we need to upgrade with some magic. We need to do as much damage as we can to him before he wakes up. Ah! Darn. Alright, well, no! Do not, ow, forgot to dodge. Alright, come on. Thank you. Eat some bombs. Alright. And have them blow up, and then we really need to, thank you. And here we go. Super blow to the neck. Oh, dang. Alright, you moblins need to, oh, crud, I'm not gonna make it. Oh. Ha! I made it. Woo! Oh, come on. Okay, I was going to say, come on, he's got to die soon. Jeez. And all the bad guys disappear. Give me my stuff, my items, weapons. Cool, I got weapons. Oh. And the fact, she's a general in this game. General Impa. The way I remember it, she was Zelda's handmaid / guardian / last of her tribe. Thanks to Ganon wiping them out. But hey, you want to wipe out the royal family, you got to take care of the royal guards. So I guess, makes me sad though, because Impa was always my favorite character. And even though we are already wearing a green tunic, It looks like you're gonna hand us another one. Yeah, that's cool, I guess. You know, can never have too many green tunics. All right, and that's the battle for the first section. We're gonna watch this little video, but that's the battle for the, or that's the first episode battle, and I think we're gonna end as soon as this little cinematic is done, guys. So thank you for joining me. I do appreciate it. Sorry it took so long to get this started. Like I said, it's just been a pain in the butt time trying to get my capture card to work with everything else. And apparently it still has some bugs left to it, so hopefully I'll work those out, and I can get to actually doing these kinds of console games more more often. Oh, excuse me. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. And until next time, take care of yourselves. I hope you have a good day. Oh, that means I'm gonna get the sword, master sword soon.